Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, the Astronauts' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A first down for the offense. To the air, it's Barnett. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Dukes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Astronauts offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The sure hands, it's Ross. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Dukes racing to the line in a hurry up.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. This time he's got it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Looking to throw it again. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll bring it back. It's Moore. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Give to the single back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks, it's Schwartz. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. And the Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Running back goes in motion. The option look. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. On the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Astronauts will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. And the Dukes in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Makes the pass. It's caught. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. The 20. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Duke.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And man, did they finish quickly. A 94-yard touchdown toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Give to the fullback. Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Astronauts get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now on the option. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Now the toss. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Astronauts come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3 as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here comes the option. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. They'll run the option. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He makes the connection. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The give to the big fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Yeah, no monkey business. First down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone. Let's not make any bones about this. Be physical, run that thing, block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 21 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Good timing on the quick out. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Running it back, it's low. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the fullback. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to power their way ahead. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Quarterback will keep it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Astronauts are on the move. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The Astronauts with the 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The option look. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
That makes the score. Astronauts 12, James Madison 7.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety. He lobs one high down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Finds his tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Onto that lead. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the fullback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. The back goes in motion. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And the Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're going back to the ground. Nice move to keep moving. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the option. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The play action fake. Throws to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback extends the play. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Astronauts want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle, it's O'Neal. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Astronauts getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle, it's O'Neal. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 30. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. App State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mountaineers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Looking to throw for it. Fires downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Now on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's made. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They'll give it on the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Now on the counter. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll run the option. He'll do it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air. It's Barnett. Got his man in the middle.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Dukes moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Knight. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Dukes have this offense rolling. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game.
He'll set up to throw. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Neal. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Astronauts will line it up on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Matthews. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll run the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Astronauts! There's nothing like seeing the hardest working guy on the offense get in for 6.
The big physical guy that blocks 99% of the time. You don't give him the ball very often. Reward the big fella for blocking his tail off. Gotta like that.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Pulls and throws off the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, the running back has it. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. The Dukes will hustle to the line. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. Got his man in stride. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The run from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dukes! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him and let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air, it's Barnett. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. They'll throw it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
We still got time. Great job by the defense doing the most important thing, getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell, but good job creating the turnover. Now the offense, your turn.
On first down, here comes this offense. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Schwartz. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The option look. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Trying play action. Lets it fly. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ross. Makes the catch and knocked down. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up. Running back goes in motion. He wants to pass it on second down. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. To throw, it's Barnett. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
One more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. They keep pushing that that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
The number one objective for our defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. On second down, he'll fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Swartz. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, it's been that kind of day for this offense, right? Just things haven't gone their way. Nothing's been easy. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, trying to claw back in the game, and we throw another pick.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give from the gun. Touchdown, Dukes! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.